Well, that music emanating from outside can mean only one thing.
Ice Cream Man?
No. Ass-kicking time.
Then Ice Cream Man?
Yes, Helldragon, then Ice Cream Man.
Yay!
Oh, I remember this thing.
I do too. It delayed the end of the first Kingdom Hearts playthrough.
In which I realise now it wasn't really a plot twist, as the video icon showed the 100-acre wood.
Yeah.
Someone pointed that out to me, I was like, fuck!
Are we gonna do it again in this game? Cause I didn't bother the first time, and I sure as hell didn't bother the second time.
Near the end, probably.
Well, yeah, we got a lot more interesting stuff to do, like get our ass kicked by the organization who's cheap. Sora's way too excited. How old is he at this point?
15, I believe.
I don't know, around that ballpark. All the anime heroes need to be around that age anyway.
It's like a contractual obligation, really.
You must be young, naive, and have crazy hair.
Oh, and
also extremely stupid.
This seems slightly different to the last time we were here.
Must be hardware obligations. I think by now he's kind of accepted the craziness in his life and just deals with it naturally, stuffing his negative feelings inside until they threaten to explode.
The logo's a lot better than the first game.
It's like it's bleeding yellow blood, but then again I'm kind of weird like that.
Yeah, sure.
Finding enough honey lately?
Who the fuck are you? Well, that's what I would say.
Who's Pooh played by again? Jim Cummings?
Jim Cummings, that man is everywhere.
He is everything and everyone.
He was Darkwing Duck, so I gotta give him props for that.
Let's get dangerous.
Zawado?
Nah, not enough inverted colours.
Where's my ice cream, bitch? The Heartless took it. Those fuckers will pay.
Oh, they fucking tore it.
Oh, I'm sure that won't affect the book at all. I mean, wasn't there like a story of a guy who didn't return like a library book for like 30, 40 years and he had to pay like $1,000, $2,000 in fines?
Sounds interesting enough to be true.
Dang it, when did the Heartless care about returning their books on time?
Yeah, you will respect the Dewey Decimal System, or you'll end up like one of the agents.
So yeah, because of that, Pooh doesn't know who you are. Then again, who cares?
It's like they recycled something of Chain of Memories plot.
Square Enix recycling plots? Don't be silly.
I know, it's crazy, right?
What did you do, you little brat?
I ate all your ice cream while you were away.
I didn't save any for you. The Heartless took it because they were going to draw dicks on it like that book over there. So yeah, I don't care. Can we move on?
Ooh, this is interesting. Our first summon.
Summons? Are we going to use those?
Oh yes, I'll be actively showing them off this time.
Feh. Be a man. Use your own strength. Why did they base a world after Beast Castle? It really doesn't seem like the place you would encounter Heartless in, would it?
Well, it's dark, it's dank, perfect places for Heartless to breed in.
But it's a romance at heart. It doesn't make sense. And what's more, Gaston is not in this, which pisses me off. Gaston was a douche, but he was an awesome douche.
Expect me to use the dodge roll a lot, because that's just the way I roll, really.
Oh no, it's coming!
No,
I'm gonna say it.
No, don't you dare.
Too bad! Do a barrel roll!
Yeah, that's
And so, the Kingdom Hearts playthrough sank into obscurity for using crappy meme jokes. The end. At least the enemies are weird, though. I mean, some of them just don't even make any physical sense to me.
They're ships more than anything.
But what about the ones that are just standing around swinging their pyramid arms at me?
Well, they're trying to stop you in any way that they can.
Then there are some that just fire O's, which, yeah, those will hit enemies, you know. Why even design bullets that have weaknesses in them? They're bullets, come on. You know what, you should just basically mash that button like there's no tomorrow through this entire submission game.
I have no idea why I was doing so well in this bit.
It's because you are abusing the hell out of that dodge roll, my friend.
There we go.
It looks like he escaped before you could kill him.
He was wise.
Not to mess with me.
I
don't know, we put a few candles around here. That'll really lighten the mood a bit, I think.
Throw up some drapes, you know.
Maybe some plants over there in the corner near the stairs. Yeah, that'd be good.
Now you're just speaking crazy, man.
Oh, no Gaston. Prepare to be unamazed.
That's the fanciest logo yet.
You say that with every logo. That's a good logo, but that one's good too.
I just can't decide. They're all good. Mm-hmm.
You know, this was completely necessary, making this decidedly average battle seem actually exciting by comparison.
Fuck yeah, loves that graph.
This is why I didn't use the summons.
First person shooting. It's crazy, it's out of place, but it actually works quite well.
Look, I don't first person shoot unless there's a plasma rifle or a BFG 9000 involved. Behold the power of nerdy chicken fireballs!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of this fight too.
Oh, trauma.
Take that, furniture. Beast does not look happy. Then again, he never looks happy, does he?
At least he has facial emotions in this game.
Yeah, the other one, he's just flapping his gums.
So, your heart won this battle.
I like how he's like, fuck you, Desor.
Oh, they get
And to
fucking...
Donald and Goofy.
They get fucking launched.
And Beast was a douche, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Do you think it's wise to attack someone that large?
Well, yeah, we got reaction commands. We'll be fine.
Just mash triangle, you know, we'll come out fine. Like, I wouldn't advise going in that room back there, the ballroom on proud mode. You will get your ass handed to you if you're not careful.
You know, I never really went in there before I had to. What's in there?
Large bodies out the ass.
Ugh, the worst enemy in this game on hard mode. That's the last thing we need. A person. What do you think?
Ah, it's Belle.
Happy you're here.
Belle? I knew there should have been a beauty in the Beast part of the whole thing, huh?
Sora.
Is that a treasure chest there?
Ooh, a treasure chest. I want this cutscene to get over so I can get that. Ooh, I wonder what's in there.
Oh,
Anyway, Beast, being the gigantic douche he is today, has basically locked all of his funny little cartoon friends in the basement, where they have ample wine supplies, I assume.
Are you implying that all alcoholics?
Well, I'm pretty sure one of them is. Probably the clock. I think the clock would be a drinker.
He seems very depressed.
So for some reason the basement is up here. I'm not sure why, but whatever.
Well, it's down. It's still down. We just have to get through it from here.
Well, but why is there a staircase leading down when you have to go up to get to that staircase which leads down? It makes no sense.
Oh, I think my mind just imploded. Oh, this is fun.
Now, not only is the Beast being a douche, this thing is being a douche. You'll see in a minute. It has no face, though, but okay. Do you mind?
You and your fan dubs. Just as long as you don't overdo tapping triangle, you'll be fine.
Yeah, if you try to do it while it's moving around, it'll just smack you, and you'll probably want you to kill it. Wow, that was so impressive!
Certainly, yes.
Oh god, not a flashback.
That's quite funny, actually.
Oh, thank god. I couldn't stand another one of those, really. Hey, look, there's a table tennis in here.
Well, that doesn't look dubious at all.
This must be it.
Gee, that's not suspicious.
Say hello to the Thresholder.
The dick guy.
Now, why don't you like this boss, Helldragon?
Well, you remember me bitching about all the attack cues and stuff? The problem with this guy is that it takes that part and makes it worse by giving him ridiculous range. He's just fucking annoying. Also, unstoppable attacks. So yeah, I don't like this boss.
You just hate enemies in general, don't you?
Well, of course, they are my enemy and they must die.
Of course.
It's helpful to have hatred toward those that you must kill. Yeah, that thing.
It's just an orb of darkness, really.
That's very creative.
It's fairly cute.
But it possessed the door again, and now it's a dick, and now I don't want to hug it.
I want to kill it.
With fire, and ice, and lightning, and just mostly killing it with Huge blunt objects. Take that, ball of darkness that did something.
It was only protecting the door.
From what?
I don't know.
Screw this door. Screw Beast. He's just being an asshole today. What the hell is this? We just beat up that stupid thresholder boss and all we saved was furniture? What's up with that?
Beast must really value his useless possessions.
Wait, did you hear that? Oh god, I hope it's not the voices again. Anyway, yeah, you know how the Beast is like acting like a douche now? Before he was a beast, he was still a douche. It's amazing.
That's just crazy.
Basically, there was this beggar woman. He turned her away for some reason, and then she was a witch, because that was the oldest and dirtiest trick in the book, and turned him to a beast, and everyone in the furniture, because that was the most evil thing she could do at the time. So yeah, that's basically the deal. And the flower, if y'all haven't seen this movie yet for some reason, if the last of the petals on that rose fall, and before the beast finds true love, then he'll never turn back to normal. And that guy will stay a candle forever, and that is a shame.
Who wants a map of just a square room with one door leading in and out, really?
Oh god, that was important, yeah.
Knights are blocking the way, though.
I don't see why we just can't go back the way we came, though.
Yeah, that door's still open.
What the hell's up with that?
Well, don't forget there's a big wardrobe in the way.
Well, kick her ass out. I don't fucking care if she's napping. She can do it on her own time somewhere else.
Oh, I remember this minigame. Ugh.
Why did they even put this here? It serves no purpose.
I find it kind of interesting that you have to use fire, water, and light to put out these things.
Well, I thought Potts was like steam. She's a teacup, right?
Well, she pours water on.
What if she was full of tea? Or Coca-Cola? I don't think Coca-Cola can banish the forces of evil, can
What
it?
drink goes into teapots? It's just water that you put a tea bag in.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe somebody filled her up with Coca-Cola. We don't know. She won't let us look inside her, will she?
That sounds fairly dirty.
See, that's why. She's a proper lady.
See, look at that, it's over already.
Dramatic camera angle!
Oh, I didn't need that gratuitous ass shot.
And just up his butt. Hey, what's up here?
Why? Stick some heartless down here would have been more of a challenge.
Yeah, hell, even if I would have tolerated a fat body in here, just something. Look, we wasted a part on this stupid puzzle that has no worth.
This is where the gargoyles start to come to life.
Yeah, I told you earlier about the hidden statues. Yeah, that's what they are. They're gargoyle monsters, basically. Because as we all know, Gargoyles was an awesome show.
It really was. That was a Disney cartoon, right?
Exactly. It should totally go in this game.
Yeah, well, it's a cartoon. I think they said they weren't bothering with any of the cartoons.
Well, fuck that noise. That would get people to buy it more. Especially Americans who hate JRPGs.
Pretty much.
And this one's pretty good, because we get introduced to the main villain of this world. Not Gaston, but one of the organization jerks.
We're not going to reveal his name just yet, because it's not mentioned in-game just yet.
Okay, so I'll wait.
Oh, he's fucking with his mind.
That glide is awesome. This wall is completely pointless.
Well, it's hiding a treasure chest. It just makes me want it even more.
Hey, Prince.
Hey, Prince! Real great move there, Sora.
I sense a boss fight coming on.
And so I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bash his fucking head in. That's just how I roll, gentlemen. This is really an easy fight, although it could have been a lot cooler. I mean, jumping around the room, thrashing at each other. God, that would have rocked.
You just hold everything with QuickTime events up to God of War's standards, don't you?
Well, I'm sorry, it is only the best 3D combat engine I've ever seen.
Pretty much.
What are you trying to do? Queue up for like a barbershop quartet or something?
I see a treasure chest. I want it.
Look, Beast, if you had a headache, I'm sorry. It's 'cause I had to bash your fucking head in. But you jumped me, alright? I was only defending myself. So yeah, I mean, even though the Beast is kind of a douche and a jerk and a control freak and a jerk, he really cares when he puts his mind to it.
I can see the good spots in this relationship.
I can too. Well, actually no, I can't.
Oh, it's like angst is dripping from the very walls.
It's like Riku's back in this game, and God forbid that's the last thing we need.
He's probably actually hiding somewhere in this castle.
Come on, we'll go with
Yeah, he's probably like right behind the bed over there, and he's just waiting, and so we kind of feel it. It's kind of like a kickback effect.
Mm-hmm.
Haha, Lance Tug. That's totally funny and not just really juvenile.
It was funny in the underworld, and it's still funny here.
What? How dare she move around the castle? Brrr!
I love how his character model has facial animations this time around.
Animations? Jeez, I'm surprised they actually dropped the budget for that.
Yeah.
You're not talking to men, are you? How dare you talk to men? I told you not to talk to men. And I told you not to dance with me either in the ballroom. God, you never do what you're told.
Dancing, that's not what that room is for.
It's for... I don't know. But it's a ballroom, and you can't go in it, because I told you to. I like how she said she's alright when there's very clearly a monster in the room. Anyway, the Shadow Stalker thinks it's the best redecorator in the world, and totally makes the room look funky. However, the chandelier just clashes with it, so I'm afraid you're fired.
Mm-hmm.
You have lost the sign star.
Hmm.
See, those windows are great for hurricanes, but why would I want a window that shoots lasers at me? It doesn't even make any sense.
Well, it would make having breakfast and whatnot a lot more exciting.
I suppose. Now, I have no idea why in the world it would possess pillars. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not a boss, don't get me wrong. I don't know how these things work. I never did pass boss college, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I was so close, though. I had one more midterm, but I chickened out.
Just couldn't kill that hero, right?
It's not my fault. I had to work in patterns. Patterns! You just stab him. That's the only pattern you need. Wait, let me guess. Behold my true form and despair. I totally called that. Isn't that so awesome me and Valform just juggle this big bastard in the air?
I mean, look, he's almost dead already.
Oh well, instead we will use the mighty power of roaring at things.
Yeah, meow.
Meow! The power of lolcats compels you, demon! No! How could I be defeated? Maybe if I didn't tie chains between my legs, I would have had better maneuverability!
a nobody is created too.
Oh, for God's sake, you could have done, like, this, like, exposition off-screen.
Then again, what if you were a nobody to begin with? Like, just some kind of loser. Do you think that would work?
Maybe.
I like how Sora's like, that's the ticket! Oh, silly beast.
You know, what about Tale as Old as Time? That was a pretty good song. Well, there's a couple of worlds you can skip story-wise.
You're right.
Like the part where the Hall of Bastion's being invaded by the, well, that's a spoiler, but I'll tell you about it when we get there.
Yeah, well, I was actually referring to 100 Acre Wood and Atlantica.
Oh, you don't have to do Atlantica?
Oh, we're gonna do it anyway.
What? Why is the rose floating? They weren't even in the same room.
It's the key item. What are you gonna do? Still as fresh as ever.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that that's done, where to next?
I don't know. Let the gummy ship take us wherever it wants to.
Hold it.
Snap!
It's like, now's the point where you're supposed to leave, dumbasses.
Finally, I have the magic that I wanted. I can spam it as much as I want.
Yes, the return of Cure Spam!
Let those fools play their little game.
Oh snap.
Yeah, their little game of controlling the entire universe. Pfft, we don't need that.
Well, they're not trying to control the universe, but to give any more story away would be a spoiler.
I suppose
Are you sure? The thing they want to do sure sounds a hell of a lot like controlling the entire universe.
Not really.
Well, anyway, we'll find out more about that when we get to that point. Oh no, don't tell me we're coming here.
Oh yes.
No!
At least they toned down her head size in this game.
Yes, I am. Where's my pizza? So we're finally going to visit some royalty. I knew I should have practiced my curtsy.
It's those bomb enemies. Let's go Valor form on them.
Sounds good to me.
That's not Valor form.
That's not Valor form at all. What the fuck is that? That is anti-form. That's the drawback of using your drives. Now, anti-form looks cool, and it has a lot of cool combos. However, the combos are very weak, you can't use magic, you can't leave anti-form until the drive bar goes all the way down, and your party members disappear. So yeah, it pretty much sucks.
And you can also not do reaction commands or open treasure chests, which is a big issue when dealing with these bomb enemies, because they explode and the reaction command given is actually dodge roll.
Did you happen to summon us?
Miss President.
Thank God her head's the right size this time around.
God knows that's the last thing we need. So basically, the whole point of right now is that we're basically getting drafted to help clean out the castle, because the forces of darkness have taken it over, and somebody left the toilet seat of darkness up.
Let's have a look what's in here then. Ooh.
More pages of that world I don't want to do, but Tom is going to do anyway.
Hey, we're going to do it towards the end of the game. Don't worry about it.
Well, I can take some solace in that, at least.
Do you want to explain how Minnie's actions work?
Well, return of the escort mission, and for any of you who have played an escort mission, these usually suck. Fortunately, this one isn't as bad.
This escort can actually defend herself.
Well, you pretty much have to lead her places, and when you get close enough, you can do that reaction command called Light or Faith or whatever the fuck it's
Faith,
called,
yeah.
and it totally wipes the crap out of the entire room. Why did all the worst enemies flail?
Parasite Cage.
Grrr, get a job!
He's too busy destroying your fridge, mate.
My damn fridge, I still haven't replaced that.
It's never really explained how she can do magic, by the way.
Well, I mean, Mickey's like the ass kicker and Minnie's like the spellcaster, right? It makes sense.
That's so cliche. Males always get the physical strength attributes and females get bogged down with like magic.
It's like my sister's boyfriend just beat Tales of Symphonia Dawn in the New World, and I was looking at that game, I'm like, why can't the girl get like a giant fucking sword for some reason? That would kick ass, and it would be nice if she was an interesting character, but seeing as how it's a Japanese RPG, I really don't see it that often.
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap! See, I knew I should have put the toilet seat of darkness back down. This always happens. And it does look pretty ugly. It's like she's staring into my soul.
Oh God, get it away!
Always staring into the void!
Come on, give me a break.
God damn, look at all those towers. This is righteous right here. I mean, consider how long that they had to store light down here to make it so powerful. It's like opening the Ark in Indiana Jones. Good God, man, get some weed killer in here. Look at this place. It's out of control. Well, this cornerstone's praying, whoa, who the hell is that?
Oh God, not you again. I dealt with you in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, we fought really hard too. Well, Tom fought really hard. You know what I mean, shut up!
Oh, the dragon. The flashbacks.
I guess I'll just have to kill you again.
Well, she just teleports in and insults us. Go get her, Donald. Why do you fail, Donald?
Check out this great exchange between Minnie and Maleficent here.
Oh, Miffy.
Oh, really? That's pretty nice. Oh, that wasn't nice. Well, new episode. I can't wait to see how Diana gets out of the hospital.
Haha, reference to something I don't know.
Soap operas.
You know, when I teleport into a room, I make sparks like that as well.
Really? Can all British people teleport?
We can also summon tea at will.
Damn, that's interesting. I wish I could do that. Well, not the tea part. I don't really like tea.
No, Americans can only summon coffee.
Or Coca-Cola.
Yes, this is
Bad.
this is definitely a giant stone.
I wonder how much it could go for on eBay.
At least $1.
This part's kind of convoluted, especially what it leads into.
Convoluted? I believe you mean convoluted, mate. Oh.
That pronunciation, I don't need that. I'm American, bitch. Now here's the thing about the world you're heading into. You're not supposed to fuck with it, which is kind of hard considering that I'm a fan of Chrono Trigger and fucking with it is part of the side quest.
Believe me, the future will refuse to change.
It would be epic, but it'll refuse.
Well, this is certainly different.
Hey,
Oh no, I look 50s! My greatest fear has been realized!
This looks extremely familiar, just like a game I played when I was young.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's your ass zipper?
And he has a tail now.
For some reason. He's a cat, right?
He is a cat, yeah.
I cannot tell, especially in his modern version where he just has that gigantic chin and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there are a bunch of old characters like this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? Do you know?
So I don't know the name, but I do know the face.
And this guy over there, and that guy, and all these guys. Who are guys? Why are there guys here?
You know the guys, you know. Do you want to explain this boss fight to us?
He's easy. That's pretty much it. You know what I realized? I think we already said this, but looking at past Pete, you see he has the tail, but future Pete doesn't. I think that off-screen, Sora and company take care of that tail as a sort of little collection money, you know what I mean?
A trophy, if you will.
Now, let's massage the giant sweaty cat.
Goofy wasn't even touching him.
I don't like this scene. I wonder what's going on.
Oh, that fiery building.
Yes, direct all of your anger rays toward the fiery building. Now, I'm pretty sure black holes do not appear in the living room, so either someone unleashed ultimate evil, or, I don't know, maybe it was the Heartless. They are very bad redecorators. Damn you, George Bush, putting black holes in my house and everything. What's wrong with you, man?
Crazy bitch.
Why is the king not talking? But then again, why should I care?
Well, this is a silent movie land.
Anyway, wait a minute.
Oh,
Very nice management from Maleficent. You really know how to motivate people.
that's just harsh.
Anyway, I guess in this part we're supposed to prevent the town from being destroyed, like I could possibly care, but you know, if there's a paycheck involved, I'll take it. Also, the hammers are douches. Fuck those guys.
Well, Mace, anything with shockwaves, you gotta understand that.
Ah, yes, I forgot. The dreaded shockwave enemy that Tom hates so much, and he will shoot whenever he gets the opportunity.
One day I will snap and kill everything with a shockwave.
Well, not the actual shockwave, I hope, because he's cool.
I suppose.
I love to learn about people I don't like.
Well, Pete's alright.
I really don't like him that much. But then again, Maleficent is kind of a bitch, so I'll give him this.
Takes shit from Maleficent and is pretty much afraid of everything.
So you're supposed to accept basically that out of nowhere this door comes up and then stuff happens with it. They never really explain why it pops up, but...
Well, consider that it's like made of light.
Ah!
I think that's my...
It's that old nerd I used to beat up, yeah! Hey, the construction area. I actually really like this part.
Perhaps they're building a new Kingdom Hearts with not as many bloody cutscenes.
Well, it's gonna have more shockwaves because we saw those hammer douchebags in there.
Oh my, the hammers.
Shake your fist in angry British rage, Tom.
You can't do it, but my fist is wearing a monocle.
How is that even possible? It's very classy, don't get me wrong, but still.
Oh, you would like to know, wouldn't you?
You can calm down now, Tom. I mean, I'm not making the shockwaves, or am I? Ah! Constant vigilance!
Yes.
Now there's more of those little bomb douchebags with the dodge roll.
They put them in there just to justify their bastardy.
See, they had enemies you hate and enemies I hate in this part, so it's trying to reduce the possible fun.
Yes, that was a pretty badass exit.
Yes, using the power of time travel will control Solaris! Ugh.
Why?
No, mustn't talk about 06, and this is a different game now.
The enemies in this area, there is no word for how frustrating it is to fight them. Even if you're good, you will take a hit sooner or later.
In a way, they're like genetically engineered bats that came in contact with metal and became cars.
That's like the most disturbing image ever, Helldragon. Oh, they're here.
These dudes are gigantic douchebags. When they flail. They're like batshit insane. They're pretty much fucking invulnerable, and they never stop attacking. You would think that hitting them in the face over and over would get them to back down. No, these cars want your fucking ass. They're driving around like fucking maniacs now. They're just... God! Kill them! Die! Now! Today! Mind bullets! Finally, they're dead. God, did they set the building on fire? Well, that's good, because now they're burning in ironic hell. I love it.
Yes.
What the fuck? Where... Oh, great. Nice job, guys. Let's screw up time by finding the future version of the past guy that was here, but then the past guy... You know what? I don't even know anymore.
Time Paradox.
So yeah, it basically takes forever to chop through this cage. But thanks to the power of editing magic, it happened a lot quicker than it actually would. Flex your muscles!
Whoops.
Oh well, looks like he's dead.
Yes. Wait a minute. If the future version dies in the past, then what does that say?
Here's another question. Do I care?
I would hazard a guess and say no.
You're right! I don't care! Let's move on. So this is kinda cool, admittedly. You team up with past Pete to fight future Pete, but that says things about the time-space continuum I really don't want to think about, you know?
Why is Pete even considering this? Doesn't he even recognize himself?
I think he does. He just, maybe he hates himself. And he's like, I'm gonna beat you up because it's a metaphor for my self-loathing. Yeah, you actually go back to the previous area somewhat and fight him there. Don't worry, none of the Heartless show up, thank God, because I swear to God, if those fucking cars come back, I'm gonna stab their goddamn fuel tank.
Steady on, Hell Dragon, steady on.
Someone mentioned that you can actually attack that black hole. How this works, I have no idea, but apparently you can.
Well, there's a lock-on target for it, I believe.
Well, yeah, how do you attack a black hole? Doesn't that, like... I don't even know what it does. Do I want to think about it? Won't that fuck up reality?
Oh, you mean the physical ramifications of trying to hit one, right? I don't know, is the answer.
I don't even think... You know what? This part is just full of time paradoxes and metaphysical concepts that I don't even want to think about. I just want to hit things with my giant key. What's wrong with you, game?
I just love air slashing, especially when it gives me a dramatic finish.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's how I always kill him. Just... Bam! KO!
I didn't think the level up light actually went around Donald and Goofy as well.
Man, who cares about minor graphical glitches?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! I'm going home! I'm going back to my boss who hates me! Yeah! She know- Wait a minute. Why the fuck did I just try to beat myself up? What does that even say about me? That's deep, man. I should write a novel.
I'll probably go to hospital because my brain's bleeding from all the thinking.
Oh.
Yeah, coming out the ears slightly. That's pretty cool.
Stop raping Disney! Ah!
That was one of the first things I saw, actually, a Timeless River.
You know, when it first got announced, I was like, wait, why are you putting in Timeless River? What is... That isn't even... How's that gonna work? Jeez, there's a lot of thorns around here. Maybe we should get the pyro in here to clear this up.
Well, instead of fire, you could always just use light. It seems to work in any Kingdom Hearts scenario, really.
I'm Billy Mays, and my sparkles can clear any thorn-related problems. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we didn't cause a time paradox when we were there, but if we did, well, no skin off my back.
Well, it's part 45. We have 129 parts to do in all. We'll probably be repeating ourselves more than once.
Oh god, I thought the first game was long enough. What the hell are we doing in this one to make it 128?
Well, don't forget there's all the gummy ships, which are unique this time, by the way, and the fact we visit most worlds twice. Yes, let's use the gummy ship, which looks like it has a lifeguard on the front.
Yeah, I never understood that. It's like, I don't know, a 5-year-old going into space for the first time. Get your floaties! These are giant crabs. They don't exactly have a weak point you could hit for massive damage, but they're still pretty tough to take down.
They seem to have the same coloration as Ground Shaker, which angers me greatly.
That angers me greatly too. That's why we're not going to talk about Ground Shaker in the same sense as anything else. It kind of looks like they're firing red potatoes at us sometimes, don't you think?
Eat potatoes, you bitch. Fiber.
Don't you love the enemies that fire O's at you? It's like, oh no, where am I going to go except right through it? Use something with a solid shape that I actually have to go around. Come on.
How about a dodecahedron?
Okay, now you're just being overly complex.
Of course.
Alright, what world are we bopping to next, by the way?
Port Royale, home of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Port Royale, huh? Isn't that movie like PG-13 or something?
That's not my problem with it. My problem with it is they didn't get most of the voice actors back.
Well, do you really think Johnny Depp was gonna do this video game when he has more lucrative projects he could be doing?
Hey, they got James Woods and Dan Castellaneta in the light back.
Well, to be fair, they're not as popular as Johnny Depp is, are they?
They didn't get Jeremy Irons either to play Scar.
Okay, yeah, you know what, that kinda actually pisses me off. What the fuck else has Jeremy Irons been in? Come on.
True. It's drab and it's lacking in emotion and imagination. It must be a live-action Disney movie. Ho ho ho.
Where's my wife?
Different.
By the way, it's Port Royale and not Port Royal, but pff, I don't fucking care. I'm the Hell Dragon. I'll say whatever I like.
If you roll the owl, Royale, like Casino Royale. Yeah, not like that. Don't be like don't be that guy, you know.